Hello and welcome back to CK Craft Corner with Miss Christine. This is episode 4. We're going to make foam flowers. Very simple, very easy, all age groups. Parents, adults, moms, dads love these. You can put them in your garden, put them in your vase. You can even add, when you're all done, I'm going to do it to this one. You can even add a drop of essential oil because they're out of foam, and make your room smell good. I'm going to put this one right here in my little scissor pencil box. Get your supplies. You get a pack like this. It's got 32 sheets at the dollar store. Then I got mine at the Dollar Tree. It's got several colors. You can get some. These are barbecue skewers for food, but they work really good as the stems. So I already have one where I cut the leaves from this one, so I'll show you how to do that. We're going to make a pink one this time. Since that one's purple, you just take out one sheet, you fold it in half, and you're going to cut some circles. They don't have to be perfectly round, so don't worry about it. You just cut some circles, make sure that they're not connected at the bottom, so they come in 2 pieces, and keep going the whole way. You might want to do some a little bit smaller when you get 2 sets cut, then maybe make some that are a little smaller, which is what I'm going to do next. It's just a little bit smaller. And then there's a little bit left. I could make a nice small set. Just kind of cut it as close as you can to the edges. Don't worry about it being perfect or perfectly round. And there's that. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 sets. Then you're going to take each one and you're going to cut about 1/4 to 1/3 of the way up into each flower petal. I'm going to do that to all of them. If it's a little too long, that's fine. If it's a little too short, should still be okay. I'm going to cut these 2 little ones together. So those are all cut. I'm going to do the same thing for the leaf, except on the leaf, you want to make sure that it stays one piece. See how this one is going to be one piece. So you're going to cut on the fold. Don't cut the fold. Make sure you cut that part wide and come to a point at the top. And a little too wide than not wide enough. So it looks like this when you're done. So that's your leaf. Save your green piece or a pink piece. I'll show you what we're going to do with one of the scraps afterwards. Then you're going to take one of your skewers. They have shorter ones. You can do shorter ones if you want, or you can cut these in half. I like the long ones. And then here you're just going to push it right through the middle of the leaves. Just like that. And that's on there. Then you're going to take your bigger leaf petals that you cut, where you cut them like this. Then you're going to overlap them so it makes like a little cup. And that's where you're going to poke through from the bottom. You got to be careful not to poke your fingers. That's the only thing. So there's one. You're going to keep going around. Fold each one. Poke it in. Remember, be careful not to poke your finger. You can do this with the heavier duty foam too, but it's harder. This Dollar Tree foam is actually quite thin, so it makes it a lot easier to poke through. And like I said, there's 32 sheets for $1. That's really good. Try to do your bigger petals first, working your way down to your little ones. And you just keep pushing them through like this. And then you push them down. I think I'm going down a little too far. You can always push them back up and make them so they're twisted and back and forth from the edges like this. So you're just layering them around. Each one a little bit different, or each one on top of the other. And you turn them where you want them. Here's the last two petals. Here's the last one of these, and then I'll show you how to do the center of the flower. So now I'm going to arrange these by pulling them up and putting them where I want them. You only want about a 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch of the stick sticking out of the top. So you can arrange your petals by pulling them up, moving them a little bit. You want it to look like a flower. And not all flowers have the petals on the same side. So you're going to have to work your way around, push them together nice and snug. And push them all up together. And there's that part of the flower. You can either push your leaves all the way up, or you can leave them farther down. Either way. Now you're going to take either the green piece that's left over, or you're going to take part of your pink piece that was from the scrap, which, like, I cut off the end just right across the top right here. And this is the harder part. Then you got to roll it. Just roll it and roll it and roll it. Just keep rolling it till you get to the end. So this is going to look like this. And then that last little piece there, you're going to fold it so it goes underneath. That way it be sure to stay on. And you're just going to poke that right into the middle. You get that on there nice and snug. And there you have your flower. That's done. You can do it in all these different colors. There's several sheets of green for leaves. You can make orange, yellow, blue, light blue, purple, hot pink, and light pink. These are great to put in a basket. You can cut them really short, use them on a wreath like we did when we made the wreath the other day. Or you can just put them in a vase and make a whole bunch of little ones. And like I said, this one smells really good because I put some essential oils on it. Don't use essential oils unless you have parental permission. So that's all it is to make these foam flowers. This was episode 4. Please join me again at CK Craft Corner on YouTube, and I hope you enjoy making your flowers.